Good morning. That sun just starting to poke over the hill. Another beautiful start to the day. Morning to Marcus, watching this in Trieste in Italy, a beautiful part of the world, and to Mark in Portugal. Hope all is well. I first read about the law of unintended consequences in a book called Plain Speaking, featuring former US President Harry Truman. And he was talking about the Marshall Plan, which he and General George Marshall put together to rebuild Europe after the devastation of World War II. And they did it for many reasons. One, so that Europe could get back on solid footing and move into the future. Two, it helped world security. Three, it had a market for the United States. There were all kinds of reasons. The unintended consequence, however, in rebuilding Europe, particularly Germany, was that within 20 years of the end of that devastating war, started by Germany, Germany was the most productive country in Europe. It was dominant already. Now, there were many reasons for that, not least the brilliant leadership of Konrad Adenauer. But within 20 years of the end of World War II, Germany had the highest GDP in Europe. Now, I was thinking about that in relationship to what's happening in the Middle East at the moment. You go back to October 7, 2 years ago, and that horrendous attack by Hamas on Israel. And that's where it started, all this. And the Ayatollah and all these henchmen in Tehran celebrated. They're willing idiots in other parts of the world, including, sadly, Australia, did the same, dancing in the streets, celebrating the massacre. Well, you fast forward 2 years, and Hamas, all but destroyed. Hezbollah in the north, largely destroyed. And of course, in Tehran, where the Ayatollah has been the puppeteer for all this terrorism for so many years, is now dead, as are so many others. Hamas gone, Hezbollah gone, and the Ayatollah gone. The unintended consequence of what they set in train 2 years ago. My good friend Al, who loves his soccer, or as he would say, football, watches this in Sydney. Al, in the terminology of your favourite game, it was one of history's greatest own goals. Have a wonderful day.